decision, and we're excited to be here.
We're going to be making history in just moments as Amir will announce where he'll be playing major college football. Now, Ryan, you gave a little bit of insight into Amir's high school career. Pump the gentleman up sitting directly to your left.
Legit South Florida explosive speed. 4.3 all day, runs a 21.5, 200. The fastest kids in the country are from Dade County. He's the fastest one. High character, great student, sees the whole picture in terms of his decision for the next 40 years. He can help in the kick return game. He can play slot, take a reverse to the house. You can toss him. He's gone. He has a lot of gifts, and that's why everybody in the country wanted him.
Amir, how you feeling today, bud?
I feel great.
You feeling good?
Yes, sir.
You ready to make this big decision?
Yes, sir.
Brady, before he does that, any advice to young Amir here?
Look, this is just the beginning. So once you make your choice, move on, continue to do the things you've done that have got you to this point.
All right, so Amir's rocking the Carolina blue tie, maybe a harbinger of things to come as he makes his pick. So Amir, the floor is yours. Why don't you go ahead and make your selection where you'll be playing college football.
All right, I wrote something down that I'd like to say to the whole world. I asked God to order my steps throughout this recruiting process, and he answered my prayers. I thank God for his guidance and the spirit of discernment. The recruiting process is not an easy one. You meet a lot of great people and see a lot of interesting places that pique your interest. I want to thank Coach Pollard and the Cavalier Nation for welcoming me and allowing me to fulfill my dreams as a student and as an athlete. In addition, I'd like to give thanks to my family and the South Florida community for your support. Special thanks to my parents and my grandmother. My mom and my dad were at all my games since Pop Warner and traveled with me to my official visits. They helped shape me into the young man I am today. As I stated earlier, probably the most difficult aspect of the recruiting process is telling someone no. Thank you to all of the coaches that recruited me. It's been a great journey. I've decided to continue my journey as a student athlete at Florida State University.
All right. There it is. Can we all, everybody, let's get the chop going for him.
I can't do that.
He's a Notre Dame guy. He can't do the chop, but we all got the chop for you. So how does it feel, bud?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing. They have great coaching, but first and foremost, great academics.
Cool. So tell us about your conversations with Coach Fisher. How'd that all go? And help make your decision.
We sat down, me and my mom and, my little sister, and we just talked about, everything from when I got there to, the time it is for me to go on to the next level.
And point your little sister out for all of us. There she is.
Sister. Yes.
So, Ryan, talk about how Amir can really affect Florida State.
I'll tell you this much. In 3 years, Florida State has come down to Miami and got the #1 running back out of the state of Florida in the Hurricanes' backyard. That's really impressive. Well, obviously, we know what Dalvin Cook has done up at Tallahassee, and now they got the next Dalvin Cook, this absolutely explosive, high-character guy in Amir Rasul that's going to go up there and be a force for the Seminoles.
Amir, are you pumped to play with Dalvin?
I am extremely pumped to play.
Because I got to tell you, I think that's a pretty good 1-2 combination at running back, right?
It's a great 1-2 combination. It's also a nice mentor for him to come into. I think you look at a kid like Dalvin Cook, and you look at the example that he's been able to set. He's going to help lead you and continue on the path and on your journey like you just talked about.
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about the recruiting process. I know you mentioned it in the awesome note that you read before you made your announcement, but just the different schools that you went to, like what stories or what things really stuck out to you along this whole journey that you went on?
First and foremost, Coach Fedora and Coach Porter, they recruited me all the way down to the last minute, and I would love to give